Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's been 22 days since the House of Representatives had a speaker. In that time, our Republican colleagues have left the body paralyzed, and we are no closer to averting another Republican government shutdown. Today's hearing is a tangentially related distraction from a party that doesn't seem to achieve what they're best at, and that's cutting taxes for wealthy people. Democrats on this committee want to get to work, so much so that we've offered to help our colleagues out of their problem and to find a bipartisan pathway forward. Instead, it's another week of chaos. There's no pretending that this is business as usual. The majority has embroiled the country in a manufactured crisis, with the latest leaving the House of Representatives for more than 3 weeks with a standstill. They've thrown away the work of the American people because they're busy fighting with one another, putting candidate after candidate up, apparently no closer to consensus. Meanwhile, outside the Capitol complex, the American economy is humming. President Biden and congressional Democrats will take a bow of thank you. The first and second largest years of job growth in American history have happened respectively over the last 2 years. Wow, that Federal Reserve report this week in the Beige Book tells the story. Overall job growth is at a 40-year high, where we've had the longest stretch of subpar 4% unemployment in 50 years. From 2019 to 2022, low-wage workers experienced the fastest real wage growth they've had since 1979, amid relentless wish-casting for a recession from our colleagues. Experts, however, just aren't seeing it. Rather, estimates for economic growth are consistently being revised upward, the latest 3.5% and likely in the fourth quarter to be 4%. Legislation changes lives, and our current reality is proof. Our progress was made possible by the American Rescue Plan, the Inflation Reduction Act, the CHIPS and Science Act, and the bipartisan infrastructure law, and more. Democrats are rebuilding the economy from the bottom up and the middle out to spread opportunity to workers. And it's working. In the year since the Inflation Reduction Act was signed into law, more than 170,000 clean energy jobs have been created, with 9 million expected on the way over the next decade. Republican congressional districts are taking advantage of the Inflation Reduction Act. The landmark law is ushering in good-paying jobs that don't require a traditional four-year degree and offer unparalleled opportunity for workers to reap the economic benefits of a growing clean economy. Last month, Joe Biden announced a new initiative to train young people for high-demand skills that will drive the clean energy economy. The American Climate Corps will give the next generation these opportunities at the start of their careers. We haven't seen this type of sweeping potential for job creation in a long time. Bolstering this success is what Congress should be doing, and I will use the opportunity to remind all again, there is no historic role for the Ways and Means Committee to be involved in an impeachment proceeding. We should be on to doing the work of the American people as they've requested. There are plenty of new and innovative ways to harness economic mobility for the mutual benefit of all Americans. Today, we want to highlight, while Democrats innovate, Republicans apparently are still bent on infighting. We stand ready to assist our Republican colleagues in moving forward with an agenda that will benefit all members of the American family. With that, I yield back the balance of my time and welcome our witnesses.
Thank you, Mr. Neal. I'd like the record reflect that chaos was created in this House of Representatives 22 days ago when 208 Democrats, 100% of the Democrats voting, and 8 Republicans vacated the Speaker of the House. I'd love to introduce the witnesses.
Mr. Chairman, can I enter into the record?
I yield to the ranking member.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So unless there's been a reversal of history here, the move to vacate the Speaker's chair did not come from the Democratic side. The move to vacate the Speaker's chair, and everybody in America knows this, you can't put spin on this, where the move was offered, and then in the end, the stubborn position of those members who insisted that the chair be vacated. On our side, we have not had that experience in the 35 years I've been here.
We've not had that experience in Congress, but 208 Democrats, 100% of the Democrat Party voted to vacate the chair.